And I ended up getting this van here, cost me $35 from Belize City all the way to Bacalar. Leaving Belize, you have to pay a fee, $20 fee. We didn't know that. So we had that van, now we have this taxi here, like they communicate to each other. The guy from the van just went back. Hello friends. So if you're watching this video, I guess you want to know how to get from Belize to Mexico by land. Lucky for you, I've just done this trip. I crossed from Belize using a bus, a van and a taxi all the way to Mexico in Bacalar. So in this video, I'm gonna give you three options. The median option, which is the option I did, which costs about $35. The very cheap option, cheaper than this one, but it's kind of a struggle, I'm gonna confess. And the more comfortable option that you can even book online before. So first, the one I did, which is the second option, the mid option, is you go by van, like a shared van. They're gonna pick you up at your hotel, hostel, Airbnb in Belize City and take you to your destination. It could be Chetumal, which is the first city just in Mexico, just after you cross the border, or even Bacalar, which is a much nicer city, a little bit north of that. And costs about $30 to $35. I'm putting the cards here that you can see, and you can contact them directly, even before, if you want to, before you arrive to Belize or planning to go to this trip. So now you're gonna hear from me directly from the border between Belize and Mexico, a little bit more about this option. So I was just here in between the borders of Belize. This is the building here in Belize, and Mexico border is just over there. So that's the famous no man's land. And I ended up getting this van here, cost me $35 from Belize City all the way to Bacalar. So I could go to Chetumal, which is the first town in Mexico. I'm going to the second one, Bacalar, which is much nicer, much more touristic, in front of a pretty cool lake. So $35 US. If you really want to save, you can take a normal bus, like a regular bus from city bus. I'm gonna show here the video and some pictures of this bus. It's hot. It's there's no air conditioning. There's no place for bags. I don't know where we would put our bags. I have a big backpack, small backpack, and it's even smaller backpack. And it would be around $10 all the way to Chetumal. Plus you need $5 more to go from Chetumal to Bacalar if you want, or going up to Tulum, Cancun. So it's cheaper. You would save $20, but it would be rough because it's 6 a.m. You have to wake up 5:30 or something. It's rough. I don't know if you, in my old times I would take that one. Now I'm looking for a slightly more comfortable, especially because I have a lot of bags. But it's up to you. I'm gonna put the maps and everything explaining. As I mentioned, good thing about this option is that it's from point to point. You get from your hotel, hostel, Airbnb, all the way to hotel, hostel, Airbnb in your destination. If you take the cheapest option, you're gonna have to get to the bus station, and then you're gonna arrive at another bus station. So you have to figure it out if your hotel is far away from the bus station. You're gonna get a taxi. They're very expensive in Belize. They can be tricky expensive in Mexico as well, and even the more comfortable option that I'm gonna give at the end of this video, you have both options, because the comfortable one, I'm gonna explain there are two options within. One is from bus station to bus station, use ADO, the big Mexican bus company, and the other option is to hire this van as a private one, only you, not without other travelers before. Then this one is point to point. Another note from me back in Belize. Oh, something I forgot to mention. Leaving Belize, you have to pay a fee, $20 fee. We didn't know that. Actually, we were a little bit in panic because I had no cash at all with us, like $10, and you would need $40 2020. But at the border, the immigration, you can pay with your credit card, Visa, MasterCard. They didn't accept American Express. So yeah, just think about that. If you're leaving by Belize by land, maybe flying, I'm not sure, you're gonna need $20 per person as a exit fee. Another note from me back in Mexico. So we are here in the Mexican side at the border control and the immigration. The immigration is just there. And we are, so we had that van, now we have this taxi here, like they communicate to each other. The guy from the van just went back to Belize, and we are to get organized. This van is going, this taxi is going to go to Bacalar where we're going, and another family is going to another place. They have another taxi, so they have everything organized. One thing we didn't know, maybe you don't know, if you cross by land and well, from somewhere to Mexico, and you're going to stay less than 7 days, that's fine. If you're going to stay more than 7 days, they're going to charge you $36. It's like a fee, maybe a tourist fee or something, $36. And you can pay at the immigration there. I think you can pay with credit card. I didn't ask. But yeah, just think about that if you're crossing. So just to summarize, that's the option I did, that the one I prefer, about $30 to $35. You book the van, they're gonna pick you up at your place and live at your other place in Mexico, whether it's Chetumal or Bacalar. It's a van, has air conditioning, you share with other travelers. At the border, just after passing Belize border and being at the Mexico border, they have an agreement. Taxi driver or another van is gonna pick you up to your final destinations, depends where you're going. So the cheapest option, if you really want to save money, is to go by really public transportation, and you can do that. You can take a bus at the bus station or one of the main avenues in Belize City, like a normal regular bus where people keep coming in and out all the time, all the way to Corozal. Corozal is almost the last Belize city before the border with Mexico. Over there, you get off of the bus. There are vans waiting for you. These vans you have to negotiate a little bit the price. There's like a shared van. You cross the border with those vans to Chetumal, which again is the first city in the south of Mexico in the Yucatan Peninsula. And then from there you decide what to do. If you're gonna stay in Chetumal or if you wanna go north, following the Yucatan Peninsula, Riviera Maya, you have Bacalar, Tulum, Playa del Carmen, cancun, you name it. To go that, you're probably gonna use ADO, which is, I'm gonna talk a little bit here. It's the main Mexican bus company that covers this whole Yucatan Peninsula, south to north, north to south. So the first part from Belize City to Corozal, it's about $5 US dollars. Then from Corozal, when you get to the other van, to Chetumal, about $5. So if that's it, it costs you $10 to going from Belize City to Chetumal. If you're going to Bacalar, where we went, we took you can take a normal ADO bus, which is $5 more. So to do exactly the same itinerary we did for $35, you can take $15. You save in there $20. It's a little bit more immersive. It's a little bit more, you're doing like with the local, as the local people do. But again, the bus, it takes a long time. It's very hot. There's no air conditioning, music, people coming in and out. It's a little bit more of a struggle, and you have to wake up really early, this 5 a.m., 5:30, because the buses, they leave from Belize City quite early, because you want to get to Corozal before 11 a.m. because the last van crossing the border leaves more or less about 11 a.m. So if you arrive there after 11 a.m., you might be stuck in Corozal. And then you cross the border to Chetumal, and then you do whatever you want. And so I'm going to leave for you a little bit for you to see what it is, this kind of bus that I'm talking about, the music and everything. It's interesting if you're moving around the Belize City, but for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it's a interesting local experience. But I don't know, for 3 hours with all your bags and everything might be a little bit too much. It's up to you. So the nicest option, let's say, would be the same ADO bus departing from Belize. So ADO bus, it does the whole Yucatan Peninsula, but also They come from Belize. It's not every day. You have to check specifically which day you want. And they go during the night. So they leave Belize City in the evening and cross the border, and you arrive in the morning, whatever you are in Mexico. And the cost is about 16. You can see there. It's 69 Belize dollars, which is 1 to 2 to the American dollar. So about 70 Belize dollars is about 35 US dollars. And the problem is it's about the same price as the van I took, but you have to get to the bus station in Belize City, and then it's gonna leave you at the Ado bus station in the other, in Chetumal, in Bacalar, in Tulum, you name it. And then you have to take a taxi or walk or some other option to your final destination, the hotel, hostel, or Airbnb. So this option is quite comfortable. It's a nice bus. We use this bus, air conditioning and so on, but it's throughout the night. Junto com essa terceira opção da Ado, que também é uma confortável, é você comprar online. E para fazer isso, não sei se já conhece, tem sites que você pode comprar transporte, passeio, excursões pelo mundo todo. Ah, fuck. No, I don't know if I was speaking English or no.
You were speaking English just now.
Just now, so now I spoke Portuguese. So together with the third option from Adobus, luxury option as well, is by a private transfer from Belize to Mexico, or even Mexico to Belize, before you arrive or there online. And I don't know if you heard about this website. You have Get Your Guide, Civitatis, Aviator. With these three websites, you can buy transfers, excursions, tickets for attractions all over the world. It's really, really nice. I use them quite a lot. I always check all three of them to try to find the best option. I'm gonna leave the links in the description here. So you go to Get Your Guide or Civitatis or Viator, you type transfer from Belize to Mexico or Mexico to Belize. They're gonna give you the many options. The cheapest option I found with reviews, it was $60 US dollars. Personally, I wouldn't buy any transfer or excursion or tours, anything without reviews, just in case. I know it's complicated for those who want to start their business and don't have any reviews, but being to a lot of places and travel a lot, I would avoid that. So you can purchase the transfer, and they would probably pick you up at your hotel and leave you to other hotel in a nice van, probably just you and your family. But again, it's $60, and could be per person. If you put more people, they can increase that price. Take a look, research. But that's it. So I gave you the essentially three options. The average option, the one I did, about $35, shared van that you change at the border. Then you have the very cheap option that you use public transportation and you change 2-3 times as well. And the most two comfortable options, one using the Ado bus, but it's bus station to bus station, not point to point, and this private one that you can buy before. That's it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I always try to answer you. Safe travels. And that's it. If you have any questions, just leave them below and I will try to help. And if you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.